today's spookerific review, we're going to be having a look at the Kidrobot Scared Silly Dunny series. We're also going to be having a look at the entire case. So sit down, relax, grab yourself something, candy, soda, hot chocolate, grab whatever you want, as this is going to be a bit of a longer video. Of course, we're going to be having a look at the entire case. Now, the case consists of 4 on the cross, 4 up, 3 across, that's 12, and then you got, of course, 2 tiers. 2 tiers, that's 24. That's math. That's simple math. Let's have a look at the individual cases before we get these opened up. On the front, look at this poor little Dunny inside a jack-o'-lantern. He's covered with the jack-o'-lantern guts that one would expect to find inside a jack-o'-lantern, or at least a pumpkin, before we start carving up, making it into a jack-o'-lantern. On the side, gives us some. It doesn't give us the names though, but it does give us what these are going to be looking like. I think they're pretty neat looking. There's what they look like on the other side as well. This one looks kind of neat because it's got the Grim Reaper on the side. But again, let's hope we get all of these. Now granted, some of these are going to be like 3 in 48, so the chances might seem pretty slim. That's a 1 in 24, so we might get that one, might get this one. And there's the other side there as well. On the underside, you can head over to www.kidrobot.com. And let me also add this point too as well. It's designed with love. Oh, that's so nice. We're going to go ahead and get these opened up. And I think for this, I think we're going to use Big Mama Red. Excessively large, quite unnecessary, yes, but we're going to go ahead and use Big Mama Red nonetheless. Let's go ahead and open up the first box. And cut the plastic open to see which first Dunny we're going to get inside. And also along those ways, I'm going to make sure, double check, triple check, quadruple check that there's no accessories missed inside. Here's the first one that we got, which if I'm looking on the side is actually 2 out of 24. So we're going to get 2 of these per the case of 24. Kind of like a rainbow Dunny. I don't know why, but I'm getting the vibe of a Care Bear here when I'm looking at this one. There's the back of it. I guess it's kind of dressed like a rainbow, I don't know, maybe like a rainbow fairy or butterfly or something along those lines. Articulation, nothing in the head, nothing obviously in the ears. Basically just arm articulation. That's about all you're really going to get with these Dunny series. And then on the other side, we got the Bots and Kidrobot. So there's our first one. Put that one right over there. I'm sure you could probably imagine there's going to be a considerable amount of mess over here because we're going to be going through an entire case. I can't just simply rip this open. There is a seal, so reluctantly I go back and use the Big Mama. Let's go ahead and open up the next box. Halloween is fast approaching. Perhaps at the time that I post this video, it's already passed. If it's already passed, let me know down below, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I've been trying my best to try to get these videos up before Halloween, but I realized very quickly, let me just segue myself away from this and talk about something else. I realized quickly that I had a lot of content for this year's spooky spots. Probably the most that I've had for like the last 6-7 years that I've been doing this. So I do apologize. If this video actually makes it up after Halloween, I apologize. I apologize actually for this and maybe some of the other videos that made it up a little late. Needless to say, there's same figures we got before, which does account for the 2 for 24 that we were discussing earlier. Let's go ahead and open up the next box. There we go. Normally, Kidrobot tends to case by 24. It just so happens that because it's a double tier, it does seem like there's a lot more than what there really is. 24, it kind of looking at it, looks like there's 48 cases in there. Go ahead and get the next one opened up. Again, checking for accessories. I don't really think if maybe any of these have accessories, possibly except for this one, and maybe this one, maybe this. Okay, so maybe about 4 of them. Oh, 5, maybe have 6, maybe have accessories. Here's the next one. I don't know if this one is made out of like porcelain. It looks like it's slightly cracked. Very neat looking design though. This one's also got a little tuft of hair at the top and on the front. Oh, and also on the sides there as well. So You can clearly see that they're not making use of the same mold in some of these instances. Still, oh, this one does have articulation. Let me just double check this one here. Oh, look at this. I'm a fibber face. Looks like this guy is the fibber face. They do have head articulation. I figured they might have had our head articulation. And of course you got your arm articulation as well. Looks like it's wearing a pair of pajamas, maybe. I'm assuming. We're gonna go with that. Like a little porcelain dunny that's just gone to bed. Somehow it's gotten cracked in the process. I don't know what happened there. I feel like it's slightly none of my business to be asking. Go ahead and open up the next case, next box. And which one did we get this time around? Ooh! This one, I guess, looks like a surgeon. He's packed a sandwich in his pocket. I don't not say the most hygienic route if you're going to be in a profession that needs cleanliness. Little sandwich. It looks like it's a lettuce sandwich. It's funny that whenever they make sandwiches, they always throw lettuce in there. Like that defines the sandwich. Like, if not for that little bit of lettuce, that little bit of greenery, you would just think it's a slice of bread. No, there's green there. Oh, it's a sandwich. Not a very clean looking doctor, though. He's got, like, debris all over his hand, all over his face. At least he's got his surgical mask on the top there. At least he's moved that away while eating his lunch. I love the coloring on this one, though. Between the teal color and kind of this purpley, this grayish purple. Very, very nice. Put him right over there. Sorry, what? Articulation? Oh, come on. Come on. I've already done that. I did that with 2 other Dunnies. It's the same thing. If I did that with every single one of them, somebody would say, well, do you have to show the articulation on every single Dunny? We did it. All right. Well, let's move on. We got ourselves another, and again, I'm just triple checking for, I guess that counts as triple checking, for, we got another surgical Dunny. Dr. Dunny. Dr. Dunny sounds better. Dr. Dunny. You know, it'd be kind of neat. Oh, I was going to say, it'd be kind of neat if one was looked like a jack-o'-lantern. Not specifically the one that's in a jack-o'-lantern, but one that actually had the face like a well, this one's kind of got like slime. It's not quite a... Not quite. Not quite. This one, don't see anything on the other side. Scarecrow one looks kind of cool. I proceed. We're about halfway through. We literally are halfway through now, the top tier. I told you this would not take very long. If you guys like case openings, let me know down below with a hoorah! I don't know, I just felt the need to throw that one in there. Hoorah! See how many people put hoorah down below. Next one we have is a red Dunny. It's got kind of like purple slime on the top of him, but the purple slime seems to bear some striking resemblance to a skull. Should I be concerned? This one also has like a little stem. Maybe something melted on his head? I don't really know the backstory behind this. It says Gala. It says genetically modified Gala. Is this, I guess this is supposed to be, see now I'm figuring this all out for myself. This is, I think, supposed to be like an apple, a candy apple. See? Little stem from the apple. Apple Dunny. He's being covered in candy. I can see why he's not happy. That's probably hot candy too. One of the things that chefs and cooks say, one of the things, the worst things you can get burned from is hot sugar. Because hot sugar gets on your skin and then it cools down, like, so it just stays on. You can't get that stuff off right away. Owie, owie, owie. That's what, they may not say that because that doesn't sound like the most adult thing to say. Owie, 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 I got hot sugar in my arm. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, he's got hot sugar on his arm. The next one we have is actually the same one that we got, but one I guess is a variant. The green one with the green top is 2 out of 24. Flip it around on the other side. The other one is 3 out of 48. Green. Pink. Let me do one better. Let me put them side by side. The green one stands out a little bit more, but I think I kind of like the one with the pink. Oozing, ooey gooey dooey all the way down his head. And he's not happy about it. I wouldn't be happy about that either. That stuff burns, man. Burns. This one feels a little heavier. I don't think that means much, but just felt the need to throw that out there. Happy Halloween! Thought I'd throw that out there as well. I'm just throwing out a whole bunch of stuff, just random stuff. Mayonnaise. There's another one. Mayonnaise. This one here, of course, made up for the fact it was being heavier because it has the larger bottom. This poor little scared silly Dunny is inside a pumpkin. Not quite a jack-o'-lantern yet because nobody's carved it. I'd like to know what his... It's the strangest thing, Doc. I fell asleep in a pumpkin patch and I woke up and I was inside a pumpkin. And I had pumpkin guts all coming out of my mouth. And then he realizes that sandwich-eating Dr. Dunny over here is going to be looking after him. He kind of quickly hops out of the... I like this one because I thought this would have been softer plastic, but actually it's very solid plastic. Probably hollow, but still it's not like soft. Still has a little bit of head posability. There's the back of it. Put him right over there. And we'll cut the top flap on the next box. We are making some short work. By the way, if you are looking for these yourself, would like to stock up on some Dunnies for Halloween, you can find these at your local comic book stores. That's usually where I find Kidrobot stuff, at my local comic book store. What? You don't have a comic book store in your area? www.comicshoplocator.com is your destination. You can put in your zip code, postal code, whatever code you use for mailing purposes. It'll tell you, bazinga, where there's a comic book store in your area. Got another one of the same one, nothing different. We got two of them at least. I think he looks fun. As much fun as I'm sure he's having being stuck inside a giant pumpkin. I really hope he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. I mean, that would be... I can't imagine how he's going to get out of that pumpkin. Not getting out anytime soon, that's what I'm thinking. And let's see what we got for the next bag. The next bag has another one of the candy apple Dunnies, covered in green. I wonder if that's like lime flavored. Lime and apple. You think that would work? Maybe it's like a sour apple candy coating. I don't even know what this one would be. This would be like grape. Grape and apple. Well, actually, I don't know if you guys have ever tried them, but there was at one point in grocery stores something called a grapple. A grapple, somebody says? Tell me more. Indeed, I will. A grapple was an apple that was flavored with grape. So it tasted like Concord grape. I hope you're sitting down for this. Concord grape inside an apple. No, I'm not fooling you. A real apple. A real picked apple. I don't know how they got it in there. I have no idea how they got it in there. But somehow this apple tasted like a Concord grape. It was the strangest thing. I picked up one box of them. I haven't picked up any since. I don't even know if they're still available. This seems very novel to me. Why do we have to have one thing that's natural tastes like something else? It's like I want this pineapple to taste like a hot dog. It doesn't happen that way. Don't defy nature. Nature finds a way. Oh, I just dropped the peg on the floor. I'll have to retrieve that. This one comes with, let me just show you right, that's what it would have looked like. Comes with a little Grim Reaper, which I think is really cool. I like how it's got a shiny plastic to it. A little scythe, and it comes with this guy right here. Now, I don't know what his story is, why the Grim Reaper is right around his... He's kind of like this, he's kind of peeking around. It's like, hey, you dead yet? No, why? Oh, no, just wondering. Let me know when you're dead, okay? He's got a house coat on. He's got some little tidy whities. I don't really know what his story is. I hope he's not going to be thinking about doing anything bad. Live your life, man. You have reasons to live. Don't be ridiculous and do stupid things. The Grim Reaper is always right around the corner, or in this case, right around your shoulder. I realized quickly that this is just way too big of a knife. don't know if anybody cued in on that. Way too big of a knife to be cutting such a small seal. I realize the error of my ways, and then I'll still keep going on. Still keep doing it. Why not? The next one also comes with an accessory. Let's see if there's anything else in there. There is not. And this one is... It looks like a flower. It may require further close-up look, investigation into this. It looks like a flower. That's what I'm guessing. And next to him is a farmer. That makes sense. He probably would have grown this. Or a gardener, because he's got some pruning shears. He's got like a little clipper in his pocket. There's the back of him right there. He's kind of wearing more like an apron. He's just tending his garden. He seems so unhappy though. He also has bags under his eyes, so maybe he's been doing this for a long period of time. Take a break, man. Every hobby needs a break. Can't just be doing it all the time, all on a regular basis. You're doing this morning to night. You need to almost find a hobby for your hobby. Go do something else. Go be a doctor and eat sandwiches and spill it all over your sleeve. Let's see what we got for the next one. Look at the pile I've developed here on the side. It is rather embarrassing. The next one also comes with an accessory. I think at the beginning I said none of them came with accessories. Then I said 6. Now I'm like, I don't even know what to believe anymore. This one comes with a flashlight. And let's go ahead and get that opened up. There we go. Get it put into his little hand. Is he actually going to fit this? That seems like an awfully large flashlight for such a small dunny hand. I can't even get it. Can't get it in there. I'm worried about, of course, I don't want to be breaking it. He comes with a flashlight. One would hope that he'd actually be able to hold it. Try as I might. I'm wiggling it in there. Well, it can get in there. It's just not the easiest. There, we got like a little dunny. I guess that's his mouth open. He's more surprised. He's walking down the hallway. What was that? Got, looks like pajamas. A onesie pajama. Gene Simmons can relate. He loves his onesie footed pajamas. I don't know if he still wears. I don't even know if he wore that just for the show, just for kicks. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I feel like that would get awfully hot at night, wearing footed pajamas. Works for babies. I don't know if I'm feeling it so much as an adult. If you wear footed pajamas to bed as I toss this into the pile, let me know down below. I'm sure nobody will admit to it. It's okay. You don't have to admit to it. There's nothing really wrong with wearing footed pajamas to bed. Oh, this one's different. I thought it was the same, but actually it is different. It's a different color. The top, other than the bows, look like it is the same, but the bottom is a different color. One is pink, one is almost like the lighter purple, like a lighter, very, very light violet. This one I think I like a little bit more because it's got the richer color to it that this one doesn't really have. Same face though. Same face on both. Put those guys down right there. I don't know how somehow I started in the middle of this. This project really should have started at the end. Work my way down this way, but as it is, let's proceed. Cut the seal on the box once again. I'm just doing a quick count, just looking at my timer here. This video has been going for about 19 minutes. So the people that enjoy the long videos, this one is for you. I was going to say this bud's for you, but that makes no sense. This one is a magician. Ta-da! A magician. I don't know what audience he's playing to. I mean, is that a snake? Is that a small dinosaur? I don't really know. I do like the look on this one. How he's got that little heart-shaped face. He's black and white as well, which so far he's the only Dunny that's black and white. I like that top hat though. I don't think there is the way. Let me just see if I can move the arm here. Move the arm. There we go. I don't know if there's a way to actually wedge the hat into his... Well, I guess so. But then it looks weird. It doesn't... I guess it looks like he's slightly pulling it, but his hand's over here, so it makes absolutely no sense. Just kind of put it next to him. Ta-da! For my next trick. And let's see, how many do we have, by the way? Not that I wouldn't say point things with a knife, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you got your 9. One thing I could also have done is just on 3 by 3, that's 9, minus the 1. Wow, you a mathematician? I am. Just in my spare time. That's one of my hobbies. I'm a mathematician. I'm Monday. I'm a mathematician. Let's see how many people get that reference. If you know what show that's from, let me know down below. I'm asking you guys to put a lot of stuff down below. I do apologize for that. Guys always saying put stuff down below. I'm trying to engage the audience so that you guys, there's something for us to talk about. You got to give them something to talk about. That's what the song was all about. Let's give them something to talk about. This one here, it looks like he's going grave digging. Like he's keeping himself very shrouded, like very mysterious, and he's like creeping in to the graveyard. That's how a Dunny digs a grave when you're doing it. You got one hand. I like this one, especially with the fact that he's got I'm assuming he wasn't digging into a pile of pudding. That would be a delicious journey. Looks like he's been digging into dirt. He's got dirt all over his hands, all over his face. Mud caked all over his feet. Articulation, by the way, same as all the others. Hand and head articulation. Put him right there. And let's grab another box here. This would now give us a total of 7 left, not counting this one. Let's also do a quick tally, shall we? Let's look on the sides and see which one we haven't gotten yet. So we did get this one, this one, this one, this one. Yes. Yes, yes, uh-huh, mm-hmm, not yet, yes, yes, we didn't get this one, we didn't get this one we did get, and this one we didn't get, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this side, I think the only one we didn't get yet is the mystery one. It seems promising. There is some good chance, as I wave my finger, we may potentially get the entire set. Which I would let out a joyous glee. Whee! We got ourselves another gravedigger. Kept his shovel in the bag. He doesn't really need it. We already have one. No sense in opening up the shovel twice. So we got 2 of him. Put him right over there. And we'll open up the next box. Yes, I'm quite surprised with how much spooky spot videos I had lined up for this year. I really wasn't planning on that many. It is one of my favorite times. It is probably my favorite time of the entire year. That and Christmas time. So I try to do above and beyond for those videos. Really wasn't expecting I'd have so much this year. We did get this one already. Don't believe me. Shame on you. It's right down there. There's the 2. They look exactly the same. Yeah, they do. They're identical. Identical. They're twins. They're identical twins. Wow, this one feels like it's holding a rock. There's something in here that's heavy. Let's see what it is. Now I'm curious. I was curious at the beginning of this review because these are awesome collectibles. But I'm even more curious now as to why this particular one is so gosh darn, watch your language, gosh darn heavy. And the reasoning for that, this one comes with a display base. And let's see here. Didn't need a knife for that. Dropping stuff all over the floor. I'm like on the edge of the world here. The edge of the world. Which some people still believe, I don't know why, still believe it's round. How could you have the world round? I don't know. Or flat. We all know the world is round, but nonetheless. Now this one, I'm looking here. I don't see him on either side. This one is this guy here, but oh, he's right here. But it doesn't show what to do with his base. I'm assuming, I guess you just, does it just plug in? Does it plug in like that? Something goes underneath him. I don't know why he would have, why would he be riding, I don't know why would he be riding a broom? That makes absolutely no sense to me. But that's how everything is shaped. It's shaped to fit the little cloud. Oh, it's a witch, that's why. I'm so dumb. That's a witch. See? There's spiders all over its pointed. I thought for some reason it was a farmer. Yeah, farmers wear that. He's silly. What a silly guy. So silly. That's neat. Now that I know what I'm doing, that is actually pretty neat. Riding a broom. Over clouds, not a farmer. Not a farmer. This one also feels heavy. Maybe this is the variant, because there is this one here as well. Get it opened up. Get it opened up. Oh my God, look at the mess over here. Look at the unbelievable mess. Okay, so it's the same one as we got before. It's the witch. Witch. And the package of goodies. I'll put this one over here. Got 4 left to go. I may have to actually start moving my garbage to the floor. I was trying to be clean and neat about it, but ain't no chance of that happening. And this one also feels like it's got a little bit of extra weight to it. And the reasoning for that. Oh, this one has the little pentagram and candles. So looks like she's doing like a seance. And I dropped that one on the floor too. This one's going to have a little bit of extra build time because I have to put all these little candles inside. Try my best not to drop these. Oh, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. There we go. Get that opened up while we're... Okay, just pick that up. And I don't think it stands... Oh, it's actually 2 parts. It's 2 parts. And these two go together. Like that. And then these candles... Oh, that's neat. The flames are actually Dunnies. Can you see that? That is cool. And then these will just go all around. All around the shape. In the middle. There we go. This one definitely gets points for having a little extra going for accessories. And the last one goes right... That was me, by the way, that made that terrifying noise. Terrifying noise. And there's this one. Kind of like a fortune teller, seance. I don't really know what she's doing. She's summoning something. No doubt evil. Really neat, though, especially like the flames. That is a nice touch. Okay, we'll put her over there. That one's probably going to be one of my favorites. Got 3 left to go. And again, we'll just do a quick tally. A quick check. So we got all of these now, except for this one. Right? Yeah. And this one here. The only one we didn't get is this one. Oh, and this one. So, 3 total. 3 boxes left to go. Those chances don't seem all that great, do they? We'll push forward though and see. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, viewing audience. Wish me luck. Get the next one open up. And we did get the other one that we needed. This one looks like it's got a backpack, like a little knapsack. And this one, his name is Jack. A good name. Varsity Boo Ball. A little candy corn there, that's cute. And is there a section? There's not really a section that he can hold the knapsack. See, they're just molded in. Molded in on the top. Inside, Looks like we got some toilet paper, eggs. Oh, he's going to go hazing. He's going to haze a house and a football. Toilet paper some poor sucker's house and throw eggs at him. Not him, probably the house and the windows. I really like the coloring between the blue and then the orange of the varsity jacket. Really go together well. That one could be my favorite as well. It's really hard to kind of come up with a top 3. So I'm going to do my best. I always like to do a top 3 after we finish having a look at an entire case. I'm going to do it here too. I'm going to get these open up and we're going to find out. I'm going to tell you which one my favorite is. So I'm kind of like looking at these all now while we're talking, just to kind of figure out which one my favorite is. And we got another varsity jack. And finally, the last box. Soak it all up. There it is right there. 30 minutes later as well. A longer video. The last box. The last award goes out to... see if we can get at least one of the ones we were missing. And we did. We got ourselves the other grave digger guy. I'm assuming he's digging up graves or giant bowls of pudding. This one's all black. By contrast to, let me just grab the other one here, to this one here. The black looks neat, but I think the blue really resonates a little bit more with color. It just seems a little bit more vibrant. And there's your 2 right there. Well, let's see. So there's the entire case of the Bots Scared Silly. Now we have to try to figure out my favorites. Well, I'm going to go for the obvious ones. I'm going to go with this one as one of my favorites. I don't know what order I'm going to say just yet, but I really like the look of the one in the pumpkin. Another favorite of mine, I quite like the little candy apple. I think more importantly, I like the candy apple with the purple candy oozing down its head. And I think I like the one with the Grim Reaper. I'm going to say the Grim Reaper is my favorite one. I like the coloring of this guy. I love the fact it comes with a little Grim Reaper. Yep, I'm going to go with this one. This is my favorite. And my second favorite would probably be... I'm going to say... I don't know. I'm going to say maybe this is my second favorite, and the third favorite is the Jack-o'-lantern one. Today's spookerific review, a very long video, so thank you to everybody that sat through all of it. We're having a look at the brand new Kidrobot, the Bots Scared Silly collectible vinyl art. We didn't look at one case, we didn't look at one box, we didn't look at 2 boxes, we looked at a terrifying entire case. And I hope, of course, I get this posted up before Halloween because there's still a lot more spooky spots lined up for 2017. I'm also putting 2017 after each one of them. So I think a couple of people have asked why you put 2017 after it. It's so that every single year you can kind of go and see which year each year is going to have its own. Doing it also with Christmas time as well. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, segue yourselves over back to the box. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you hit that little subscribe button down below. Of course, more uncasings will be coming soon, and a lot more terrifying videos as we wrap up the rest of Spot-tober. As always, guys, thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time. Ha!